Hey guys, today I have a fresh and glowy makeup look, super simple, and it takes about 10 minutes or less, super perfect for summer. To moisturize the skin, I'm taking my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is such a staple moisturizer for me, keeps it really dewy and really fresh. Then I'm going to be taking my favorite product right now, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. You guys, this is amazing. I like to layer it right underneath my foundation. I just do a tiny layer. It gives the most beautiful radiance. You can wear this alone. You can mix this in your foundation. You can put it right underneath like I'm doing. Oh my goodness, like look at this glow. I'm so obsessed with it. It makes your skin literally look so healthy and it just looks so stunning. I feel like it peeks through the foundation as well. So ultimate glowy skin, you need to try it. Then I'm going to be going in with NYX Born to Glow foundation, one of my favorite foundations, especially for summertime. It's really lightweight, but you still get the most beautiful amount of coverage, and it just looks really healthy on the skin. Very, very natural looking, but has a beautiful glow. So I'm applying this all over my skin using a beauty sponge, as well as down to the neck. Love the way it blends right into the skin, and you guys already know that. So I'm just going to keep on blending this out. And I did not apply a primer today, but feel free to use a primer right before the foundation. So you guys already know I love an overall dewy, glowy skin look, but I feel like years ago I would love to highlight the skin, and as far as now, I really like to have a nice dewy, glowy base overall and not have so much highlighter, if that makes sense. So you will notice in this video it is pretty dewy, but it's more so like skin dewy all over the face, just really healthy like and just overall radiant, and that's what I'm obsessed with doing right now. I really love it for obviously spring and summer, but it's just a beautiful look, still looking like it's your skin, which is the goal. So I'm just going to keep on blending this out. I use another beauty sponge right on top of it to kind of melt into the skin just a little bit better, and so beautiful. Like look at the glow. For concealer, I'm taking the Be Bright by Kokie, and I'm going to have all the products and names and all of that below in the description, so definitely check there. And applying this into the center of the face, this is also going to help bring light into the center of the face as well as concealing. And I'm going to do it on the sides of my nose a little bit, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, a little bit into the sides of my eye area, which I really love doing that. It definitely lifts the face, which we love. Then I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer and kind of mixing that with this one, but mainly to the underneath of my eye as well, and the center of my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend all of that out with a beauty sponge, and I love this combination. I think it looks like skin, which is always a plus, but mixing these together looks so good. Now to go ahead and contour up the skin, I'm going to be taking a cream bronzer. This is a new one from Persona and I absolutely love it. This blends and glides on the skin like butter. It is like a dream. It is so good. It's actually called Dream Stick bronzer and I literally love it. So I'm applying this to the perimeter of my face to give a quick little chisel and contour to the skin, and like I said, melts into the skin. Looks like it is coming from underneath your foundation. Like it is so pretty and it easily glides. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on my nose and then take a sponge and blend in these areas that we placed. So we keep it more towards the back of the face as well as the temples, and blending in by the forehead into like the hairline area. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be using a lot of cream products today for this look. I think that looks really good for that like dewy, glowy skin, and it's perfect for summer. Next, I'm going to be taking the Pixi On The Glow blush. This is a brand new blush. It is so good. I'm going to be applying this with a stippling brush first, so I'm just going to kind of brush it on and apply it straight to my cheeks in this upwards motion. You guys know I love doing this technique. I really love applying my blush here as opposed to like the apples of the cheeks. I apply it to where my contour is essentially, so like towards the back of my face, and it just really lifts, super pretty. And of course, blush has been a staple product for me, and I'm gonna be using this literally all summer long, but especially for like an everyday look, blush is a game changer, and I just really love applying it there, as well as a little bit on the nose, just to kind of look a little sun-kissed. I'll of course set all of this down with a powder, so I'm going to be taking my favorite Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is just the loose powder. I'm going to put it right underneath my eyes, just like in these direct areas, so we don't have any creasing under there, and then on the sides of my nose, a little bit underneath my contour, and like on the sides of my eyes as well, and then I'm going to brush all of the excess away with a brush. Absolutely love this setting powder, especially for days like this where I want to have a natural dewy look. It sinks right into the skin, literally like absorbs into the skin, looks like skin, but also keeps it matte and set all day in those areas that you're placing it in. So for the eyes, I'm going to do a light sweep on the lids and just a little bit of pizzazz. So I'm taking the new NARS Summer Solstice palette, and I'm going to take this matte shade right here. It's a beautiful like taupey color, so pretty, and I'm just going to run that into my crease, just kind of defining that up. Beautiful matte shade. I'm just going to keep running that in and just kind of patting it down, and I'm obsessed. Then I'm going to take my finger and take this gold shade in this palette and press it onto my lid. I start out in like the inner third, and then I just kind of tap into the center as well. I love the reflect that it gives. It's super subtle, but I'm obsessed. I also then went in and mixed a tiny bit of the first shade, and I just kind of mixed those two together. It gives a beautiful, beautiful like glitzy vibe. Very subtle, but still is there. And I think it's perfect for summer. It's the most beautiful kind of like glitz to the lids, and I just like to pat it with my fingers. I think it looks the most effortless and super easy to do. So just keep on patting, and I blend it up as well. Love it. Now within doing my whole routine, I do like to hydrate up my skin, so I am going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the Milk Hydro Mist and spritz my face just to give a little bit more hydration back. Then I'm going to take the new e.l.f. palette, this is the Jen Akin collab, and I'm going to take that blush and pop it right on top of that Pixie blush that we placed earlier. Whenever you're using a cream product, you definitely do want to set it down, at least just a little bit. So I'm going to pop on a little bit of this powder on top just to make it pop a little bit more and also keep it there all day long. So keeping things bright, I'm going to be using a nude eyeliner today for my inner waterline. We're going to be taking the Milk Makeup Nude Liner. I love the look of this. Let me know if you guys like a nude liner as well, because I love it. And then I'm just going to smudge a little bit of that shadow we used earlier, that taupey shade, and put that on a defined brush right underneath the waterline as well, just to keep that area popped, bright, and just kind of completing the lower lash line area. So for a touch of highlighter today, I'm going to be taking a little bit of the Persona Cali Glow highlighter. I went ahead and spritzed my face again with the Milk Hydro spray, and then I did add a little bit on my hand, as you see. I'm going to take a little bit of the highlighter as well on the back of this sponge and blend those two together, and then lightly press on the skin in the areas I want a little extra glow. So those are the highest points of my face. I'm going to do it a little bit on my nose, the Cupid's bow, and of course where I always highlight by my cheeks. We just add a little bit, but I think it blends into the skin phenomenal, and I love it. And now for a little bit of an additional bronze, I'm going to go ahead and take the Milani bronzer on this fan brush and just pop it towards like the back of my face, just a little bit towards like the temples and like perimeter area. Love this, just makes it set down in place but also give an additional glow. These lashes are my favorite, especially for everyday wear. So I'm taking the Kiss 01 lashes, popping those on. Then I'm going in with the L'Oreal Air Volume Mascara, one of my favorites, to go ahead and mesh all of that together. Just give a really nice volumized look. So just running that through the lashes. For the lips, I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. You guys, this is such a must. It's one of my favorites. I think it glides on the lips so pretty, and it literally feels like butter, so effortless. So I'm just going to apply that onto my lips and blend it in just a tad. It's like the perfect nude. I love a little bit of a gloss, especially in summer, so I'm going to be taking the Absolute New York Freshly Bitten gloss, and this is a clear gloss. It makes my lips look so like luscious and just really pretty. I don't know. I love the way that it feels on the lips, super smooth like and very, very glossy. So topping it off with this gloss. That pretty much wraps up this look. Super glowy, very much like an everyday makeup look. This is totally my go-to. It is so perfect for summer and super achievable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.